What's going on, guys? HybridHero here to bring you more fact videos. Today, we're continuing on with the facts on the Sinnoh starter families, and we're going to be taking a look at the 10 facts you didn't know about the Chimchar family. But before that, if you aren't caught up with the series, then be sure to check out the previous episode where we went over the 10 facts you didn't know about the Turtwig family. But if you're all caught up, then let's climb right into the 10 facts that you didn't know about the Chimchar family. Number 10. Chimchar is one of the most popular starters out there, and that probably has something to do with the fact that it's the only starter of the human-like egg group. We are more empathetic towards creatures that look like us after all, as we relate better to them, so it makes sense as to why people love Chimchar so much. Number 9. The reason as to why Monferno gained the fighting type once it evolved from Chimchar is because Monferno is actually based off of monkey kung fu. It's not actually monkeys performing kung fu, but a martial arts style that uses monkey-like movements as part of their techniques. So, since there's a good reason as to why it's a fire and fighting type Pokemon, there's no need to complain about its typing. Number 8. In the Pokemon Adventures manga, protagonist Pearl has an Infernape named Chimchar, and out of all of Pearl's Pokemon, Chimchar is the only one to fully evolve under his ownership. This is because Pearl mainly has Pokemon that he doesn't evolve or can't evolve, but he does have a Luxray that didn't evolve when he was with him, so we can still say that Chimchar had a fair competition. Number 7. We all know that Ash's Infernape was once actually Paul's Chimchar, but what some people may not know is that Infernape is Ash's only Pokemon that was previously owned by one of his rivals. Yeah, he does have a Weasel that was once Don's, but Ash and Don weren't rivals, and the rivalry between Ash and Paul was a big part of the reason as to why Chimchar's story arc was so powerful. Number 6. As the rivalry was so powerful, it only makes sense that Chimchar evolves while going up against Paul. But this time, it wasn't against Paul's Honchkrow, but rather Paul's Ursaring, making Ash's Monferno the only Pokemon of Ash's to evolve in a battle against Paul that wasn't against Paul's Honchkrow. Number 5. Ash isn't the only trainer in the anime with the Infernape. We also have Flint and his Infernape. But the thing is, Flint and his Infernape are actually a part of a continuity error in the anime. In the episode Flint Sparks to Fire, Flint's Chimchar was still shown to be unevolved as he was an adult. But in the episodes Four Roads Diverge in the Pokemon Port, his Chimchar is shown to have evolved into a Monferno while he was still a child. Which was the mistake here? We don't know. But if you ask me, it makes much more sense to have Flint gradually evolve his Chimchar rather than him fully evolve it into an Infernape once it becomes an adult. Number 4. Chimchar is seen to be very similar to Charmander for many reasons in the anime, but also because the fire near the end of their rears. The thing is though, unlike Charmander, rain can't extinguish Chimchar's fire, and Chimchar actually puts it out before it goes to sleep so that it doesn't cause any fires. Aw, how considerate. Number 3. Monferno's long fiery tail isn't just for show. Though we may not get a chance to see it, it actually uses its tail as a weapon and even uses the fire on its tail to do things like intimidate the opponent or even keep them at a distance. Number 2. Though Infernape is largely based off of something else that I'll get to in another video, Infernape does have certain similarities to the Vanara, which are ape-like humanoids from the Hindu epic Ramana. More specifically, it shares similarities with Hanuman, as he has an immunity to fire. It's also believed that Hanuman was part of the inspiration for Sun Wukong, but like I said, we'll get to its relationship with Infernape in another video. Number 1. The Chimchar family shares its Pokédex categories with a few other Pokemon. Monferno is known as the playful Pokemon and shares this category with Pancham, and Infernape is known as the flame Pokemon and shares this with Charmeleon, Charizard, Flareon, and Moltres. Looks like Gen 1 is gonna make some room for some firepower. And while Chimchar doesn't share its Dex category of being the chimp Pokemon with anybody, Ash's Pokédex in the anime did mistakenly refer to it as the monkey Pokemon. So, they all got something cool about their Pokédex categories. There we have it, guys. Those are the 10 facts that you didn't know about the Chimchar family. On the next episode, we have the 10 facts that you didn't know about the Piplup family, so be sure to stay tuned for that. But after we're done with the Sinnoh starters, it's up to you to let me know what starters we cover in the series next, so be sure to let me know. If you did enjoy the video, then hit a punch the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. Let me know how you feel. Comment down below your thoughts and opinions. Which of these facts did you find most interesting, and which ones didn't you know? Share the video around if you want help with the channel. And finally, subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want to stay up to date with all my content. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care of yourselves, have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next video, alright? Later.